My name is Ashley Anderson, and at the start of the coaching engagement, I was a business management consultant with a technology consulting firm specializing in change management. I had been sensing some dissatisfaction in my work for a while and wasn't quite sure what move to make. I ended up discovering Beckie through LinkedIn and through some friends that knew of her. And so I followed her alerts, and a lot of the things that she was talking about around the tension we might feel in our work sometimes and the questions we have about whether we can find something better, what is even the next step, how to even think about a job transition. All of those things really resonated. So I turned on her alerts, signed up for the emails, and it came to a point where I thought, okay, I need to have someone to help me uncover and think through all of these things in a more systematized way, or a way that would give me the tools that I needed to know how to move forward. And so I engaged with Beckie with the hope of kind of untangling all of my thoughts and questions, and being able to set up some clear goals of understanding, well, what is even out there, what makes sense to move when leaving consulting, what would be a role even that I'd be excited about, what would be that ideal job. And so in the initial engagement with her was really to dig in more and understand and develop more confidence really in what I could bring to a future job and what that might look like. One of the biggest areas that Beckie helped me in was to build my confidence and the hope that there could be something else out there that would get me more excited, that I didn't have to keep going through the motions and ultimately just feeling quite stuck. And so the initial brainstorming and exercises to look at, well, what are my strengths and what are the things that are frustrating me right now in my work, and then to help paint the picture of what could be possible, and then helping me to expand my horizon and thinking around doing some more exploration outside of my own bubble at the time. And she really helped me reframe the skills that I have, and doing that through looking at my LinkedIn and developing those accomplishment statements, and ultimately just instilling that confidence in the skills that I do have, and what I could contribute in a future role, and thereby what would even be coming back to fill up my tank more, so that I could show up more like myself at work. I ended up getting a change specialist role within the healthcare industry, which is an area that I'd wanted to work in since day one from even my consulting career. And so I'm really excited to now be able to bring the experience that I've had in change management within consulting and the various industries and organizations I've worked with, and bring that into the industry that I'm really passionate about. And I am very people and purpose driven. And so getting to work in-house, managing change internally and almost as an in-house consultant for our provincial health services, I'm really excited about. And it's something that I didn't even have language for initially. And thinking back when the coaching engagement started and Beckie was asking me, what is your dream? What is your plan? And I couldn't articulate it. I didn't really know ultimately what the goal would be, except that I knew the feeling I wanted to have, and the excitement I wanted to have, and the purpose-driven work that I wanted. And so to be able to have found a role that also provided an adequate and compensation package that was aligned with what I had. I just didn't even think that could be a reality leaving consulting. And so to have her encouragement to know that yes, it is possible, and then ultimately to find this role has been really exciting. And I am looking forward to this next chapter. And I'm grateful for Beckie's support through this journey. If you are feeling stuck, overwhelmed, uncertain, wanting more clarity, vision, direction, as it relates to your career, I would recommend Beckie. She is a number one encourager, an incredible coach, and is absolutely in your corner through the journey. She has a wealth and breadth of experience and a network, and really helps to bring clarity and articulate the skills that you have, and will help you to dream bigger and have a bigger vision for what could be possible. And she will help to um, lessen the overwhelming feeling that it can be as you are considering a job change, or even after a job loss, to be able to have someone who is empathetic, compassionate towards that, and also really passionate about seeking and recognizing that there can be something better out there, and to trust that process and that journey. And so I would absolutely recommend engaging with Beckie to be your coach through that journey.